Good morning, everyone. Another little short talk and a walk with me here in the mountains of Nagano. The wind is very soothing. It's rustling through the fine pine forests and the bamboo groves. It's mid-morning, not so early, not so late. Sunday morning. I used to go to church when I was a little girl, and I loved the community. The people were nice to me. The Drydens would pick me up every Sunday morning. They were church-going people. It was a Baptist church. I lived in a neighborhood that was primarily Japanese, but with the integration process, a lot of the people in the area had moved, and so we became integrated with, today it would be politically correct to say African Americans, but so the neighborhood became a mixed neighborhood of Caucasian white people and Asian, primarily Japanese, and black people. My father had some apartments, which, apartments are easily vacated. So when the integration began and the busing, and people realized their children would have to go to an integrated school, perhaps become friends with Asians and black people, the white moved quickly away. It's usually the lower middle class or the people who feel afraid that they will be, at a less advantage, perhaps. That they might be considered inferior because they consider themselves inferior. They feel sort of insecure about their place in society. They haven't been as successful as they would have liked to be. And so they definitely don't want their children socializing with people who might not be good for their status, make them feel superior, even more superior. So, is that why discrimination lives? Is that why people, the poor Irish in Boston, are so prejudiced against the poor blacks when they should actually be friends and working together, because both of them are struggling economically? It's that upper crust, that white, wealthy upper crust, who just guarantee that they only associate with not only Caucasian white people, but very wealthy white people, people who are just as powerful as they are. Yeah, people sometimes lack compassion. Sometimes. Oh, I don't know. Hi there, P-chan. Where did our Nona go? So I let Nona go off leash while we're here in the mountains. And she's gone somewhere. She should come running back soon. There's another beautiful rock wall. There is my himnon. She was waiting for us. Yeah. Little girl. Hi there, Non-chan. Hi there, Nona. You're such a good girl. Yeah. Ne, iko da ne. Iko da ne in Japanese means very good girl. Well, I haven't been on this mountain path for a while, and now the branches have fallen. This pine tree I love. Looks like it's going to fall down the mountain. But she's solid. It's solid. It, she, he. Is a tree a she or he? Am I an it? Sometimes people call me a she because I'm female. Anyway, English is a beautiful language, as is Japanese. I'm not as fluent in Japanese as I'd like to be, mainly because I don't read and write very much. In English, yeah, that's my treat. Reading everything in English. I love reading. I even read the Japanese authors in English. Sometimes I wonder what they're like in Japanese, and so I attempt to read them in Japanese. Yoshimoto Banana was one of my first attempts to read The Kitchen after I'd read it in English, and it's sort of bizarre in English. I read it in Japanese, and it was perfectly normal in Japanese. Things that were odd in translation were just normal. So I don't know which I preferred, the odd writings of translated Yoshimoto Banana, or the just ordinary statements that she was making in Japanese. She was talking about her kitchen, the refrigerator, ordinary things that linked into autobiographical thoughts about her life, her mother. My mother left this world almost 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago. Yeah, it's been a world without her, although she seems to be with me every day, and I miss her very much, even though she's with me. Strange. I think anybody who's had a parent who is no longer with them physically, they feel the same way. Your loved ones are with you every moment, although you miss them dearly. Oh, this is what I was looking for. This beautiful yellow flower. This is the Yamabuki. Yamabuki uaki de iro bakari de shongai na. Yamabuki often appears in kabuki plays. And what I sang was a Edo period kouta, a short little song that has become an art here. Kouta, play the shamisen and sing about love primarily, the quirks of love. There's one song called Karakasa, and it's about those beautiful umbrellas, those paper lacquered umbrellas, which are sewn together. The spokes, the bamboo slabs which create the spokes of the umbrella are sewn together where they meet. That's called chidori. And the song is about how you may lose each other and be separated, but if there's just a little bit of that thread left holding you together, then that's it, that's fine. And that's love. Karakasa. Bara. Bara means sort of being pulled apart and separated. Hanare. Leaving, losing one another. But chidori, the chidori's there, the threads holding you together are still intact. It's okay. All right, I've lost Nona again. Here's Tree's beautiful tail and her waddling bottom. Yeah, thank you.